DogWorks Radio is sponsored by Alaska Dog Works. Check out their website at alaskadogworks.com. You are listening to The Daily Dog with your host, Michele Forto. The Daily Dog offers training advice, tips and tricks, and maybe even a book or movie review, too.
Hello and welcome, everybody. This is Robert Forto from DogWorks Radio. Today, you're listening to The Daily Dog with Michele Forto, and we're going to talk about important tips every new dog owner should know.
That's right, Robert. Training should begin as soon as you bring your puppy home. It's far easier to teach good habits right from the start to resist the urge to spoil your puppy. Bad habits that are formed early will be challenging to change once your pup gets older. For example, it may be cute when a puppy begs for food during dinner, but if you give in and feed him, the cuteness will wear off quickly and become a lifelong annoyance. So on today's program, I'm going to give you guys some steps that will help you get your puppy training started on the right track. Keep in mind, all puppy and dog training begins with a dose of patience.
Start with house training.
Woo! Properly training your puppy to go outside to relieve herself is a great way to build her confidence for more involved training. Begin by creating a consistent schedule of times to take her outside each day. Start by taking her out first thing in the morning when you wake up, and then a few times during the day if you're able to. 15 minutes after eating or drinking, and finally take her out prior to bedtime. Make sure to give your puppy time to take care of her business when she's outside, typically 15 minutes, and praise her profusely when she does. She'll quickly learn what she's supposed to do. Also, make sure that you take out the water prior to bedtime. Be alert for signs that she has to go out, sniffing around, circling, disappearing to another room. When you see these signals, immediately take her out. Utilizing your command, like outside or let's go potty, one of those types of commands will help trigger her to go to the door later on in life. Keep in mind not to scold her if she has an accident indoors. Just clean it up and make a note that she may need more trips outside.
Be consistent.
Absolutely. Consistency is key in puppy training, so make sure every human in the house is on the same page and uses the same set of words and body language to communicate with your puppy. For example, if you're teaching your pup to sit before he gets his dinner, but your kids hand him food and treats without requiring him to sit first, there will be problems. Dogs are confused by inconsistency. Having all family members enforcing the same rules will help train your puppy faster, and it will make your dog much happier. Keep in mind that you will need to reinforce good behaviors and correct negatives for the life of your pup, hopefully a long time. It will be much easier to communicate with your dog at any age if you have established a clear and consistent way to communicate with him from the beginning.
Use short training periods.
What exactly does that mean? That is a question I get so often. Puppies have a short attention span. Trying to keep a puppy focused on training for extended periods of time will only lead to frustration for both you and your puppy. Keeping training periods short helps keep you and your puppy engaged during training sessions, leading to quick progress. Start with 5-minute sessions to increase the amount of time gradually, but always try and keep the sessions to 30 minutes or less. Training can be mentally and physically tiring for your pup. Make sure she has plenty of time to rest. Short training that is practiced frequently is the key to long-term success. Her mind and body will be hard at work learning to sit, stand, roll over, come to you, etc. She'll learn at a much faster rate if you make sure she has plenty of time to rest and recharge between training sessions.
Be positive.
Yes, absolutely. Be positive. Always use positive body language, and a positive tone of voice when training your puppy. Dogs rely heavily on body language and sound to interpret what you are thinking. Your puppy wants to please you, so if he does it right, then let him know, and he will naturally want to replicate the behavior so that you will repeat the praise. Enjoy making a big fuss of him when he gets it right. Treats and heaps of affection are appreciated, but not always necessary. Keep in mind, everybody, treats aren't always food.
Use treats as motivators.
Even the newest puppy owner will quickly realize that almost all dogs are food motivated. Let's put this knowledge to use and motivate him to learn new commands quickly by rewarding him with his favorite food and treats. The more your pup enjoys the treat, the better. I recommend using high-quality treats with real food protein ingredients like chicken, turkey, duck, and pork. Or if you want to go all the way, pop open the fridge and dig up some cheese, chicken, peanut butter, hot dogs, etc. The better the smell and taste, the more motivated and excited he'll be to learn.
Practice patience.
Absolutely. While puppies have the ability to learn new skills quickly, they are also easily distracted. Cars, children, other animals, all the smells and sounds outdoors make for great distractions. When you're ready for a training session, start first by finding a nice, private, quiet area. Once your pup learns the basics, you can increase the difficulty by working on commands outside with him in the midst of distractions. Remember to be patient. Keep the session short. Give lots of praise when he gets it right. It's up to you to make training a fun experience that he'll look forward to. By practicing patience, your dog will learn faster, and the training periods will strengthen the bond between the two of you.
Know when to bring in a pro.
That's right, Robert. Many puppies take to training and learn quickly, while others need a bit more work due to stubbornness. Some pups are even tough to train because of their intelligence, and they may need to be challenged in order to stay motivated. In these types of situations, it's worth considering working with a professional dog trainer in either a board and train, camp, group, or private setting. Remember, the process of training a puppy is also about training you, the handler. Professional trainers will help teach you ways to motivate your pup, stay consistent, and how to correct problems early before they become bad habits.
You are listening to The Daily Dog with Michele Forto. Make sure you check out our other episodes on dogworksradio.com.
Did you know that Alaska Dog Works trains service dogs for those in need throughout North America? Each and every service dog that is trained through the Lead Dog Service Dog Program and Michele Forto and her team has an individual training plan. We train for autistic, mobility, psychiatric, and PTSD for our soldiers for service work. If you know of someone that may need a service dog, please take a moment and check out Alaska Dog Works on social media and at alaskadogworks.com.
If you like our podcast, there are a few things you can do. You can take a couple of minutes and go to Apple Podcasts and leave us a 5-star review. You can also check out all of our DogWorks Radio sponsors and promotions in our show notes. Another thing you can do is go over to Facebook, like our Facebook page, and one last thing, please tell all of your friends by spreading the word about DogWorks Radio. Thank you so much for listening to us. We really appreciate you.
DogWorks Radio is produced by Robert Forto. Logo art by Angry Squirrel Studios. DogWorks Radio is produced in conjunction with KVRF 89.7 in Palmer, Alaska.
For dog training advice, you can contact Alaska Dog Works at 907-841-1686 or visit their website at alaskadogworks.com. If you have a show idea or would like to be a guest, please contact us by sending an email to live@dogworksradio.com.